Hey guys, welcome and happy Wednesday, and welcome to our Team Sweaty Lovely Life Emerald push call for February. I'm so excited to be here with you guys tonight and to go over this amazing thing called Emerald. So I'm going to dive right in. So for those of you who don't know me, I am Amy Arner. I am the CEO of Team Sweaty Lovely Life. And so I might not be your direct upline if you're watching this, but I am probably in your upline. So either way, I'm here to talk to you guys about why Emerald one is so amazing and two, why it's so important. Okay. So as a new coach, you want to hit Emerald ASAP. Okay. You do not want to hit Emerald in 30, 60 days after you become a coach. Emerald is literally so easy. It is a decision. It is a mindset, honestly. It's something that you could get off this call and you could be Emerald in the next hour if you wanted to. It all comes down to you. Okay. So, what exactly is it? Emerald is not only your first official rank in this business, but it's literally you and two people. Okay. It's you going out and duplicating yourself times two. Okay. So if you're here, you probably signed up with a challenge pack as a discount coach, right? So your coach invited you to join their boot camp, right? To sign on. And they asked you if you would want to sign up as a customer or a discount coach, right? So that's it. That's all you are doing, right? You do not need to go out and find two working coaches to make you hit Emerald, okay? You go out and you find two people that want to sign up just like you did, okay? So before I dive into the breakdown of Emerald and all of that jazz, why it is so incredible is because it creates that momentum in your business. Okay. It is like that first official public recognition. You're going to get shouted out by your upline. You're going to get shouted out by me. You're going to get, that recognition graphic that goes up on Thursday. You're going to get recognized by Beachbody. It's really that first official seal that you are a CEO and that you are actually doing the damn thing, that you are actually running with this. Okay. And, like I said, it's not only going to be a huge, moment of recognition for you within your team, but you hitting Emerald is also going to help your team in their advancement. Okay. You moving forward is going to help your team move forward. All right. You are now a part of a team. And if this is something that is like, I grew up playing soccer, right? So I've always, really loved that team atmosphere, that team concept. Same thing if you're, in healthcare, wherever you work, right? Whatever your background, I'm sure you understand the idea that, of teamwork and the idea that, as the tide rises, all ships rise, right? So if we all are pushing forward, if we all are advancing ourselves and advancing our businesses, we all are going to succeed and we're all going to move forward. Okay. So it's not just a huge moment of recognition for you. It's not just a you thing, it's a we thing, right? So you'll also get some team swag, right? Beachbody is going to send you some stuff in the mail. Your upline might do like a little prize for Emerald. What also though is what's going to happen is you are officially have your business is now open, right? In the eyes of Beachbody, your business is now open. So what you're going to start getting is you're going to start getting customer leads. Okay. So as an Emerald coach, as you start hitting Success Club, bringing on at least 3 people a month, you're going to start getting what's called customer leads. So those people that go to Beachbody on demand or are watching infomercials late at night, or just literally like those random people that go to actual, the website, or they're watching YouTube and they click the 14-day free trial, etc. They're going to get assigned to a coach, right? So that's what's called customer lead. Is that Beachbody takes those people, they divvy them up, and they give them to the working open coaches, right? They give them to the working coaches that are Emerald and above and hitting Success Club. So you'll start getting those customer leads, and like you guys in the beginning, maybe one, I didn't really understand. I didn't take advantage of those customer leads, but now literally some of my customer leads every single month are part of what actually it counts towards my Success Club points, right? Because I reach out to those customer leads, I ask them and I invite them just like I would invite anybody else if they would like to be a part of our boot camp, if they would like to, have more of that accountability and support. So that is huge, right? And then as an Emerald coach hitting Success Club 10, so you bring on 5 people a month, which honestly is not that hard. Then you start getting Success Club leads. So people that are buying Shakeology, signing up for challenge packs, which always blows my mind to think of like people going to the website and like purchasing a challenge pack. I just always think like how nuts is it that people like, figure that out for themselves, right? Like it is such an amazing value, but the fact that someone would go find it on their own, I don't know. Anyway, so those people will get assigned to those coaches, right? So like I said, the only way to actually qualify for this is if you are an Emerald coach, right? An Emerald coach bringing on new people every month, okay? So like we always say, or if you haven't heard this yet, if you are not hitting Success Club, you are a discount coach, okay? Because hitting Success Club is like refilling your gas tank with, gasoline. Like you hitting Emerald is like putting the key in the ignition and starting your car. But if you don't fill up your car with gas every month, then you're not going to keep going, right? That momentum's going to stop and you're not going to keep moving and progressing, right? Okay, so Success Club leads, incredible. So you could be earning Success Club. You could sign into your coach office out of nowhere and you could have 2 Success Club points all because of a Success Club lead because you hit Success Club 10 the month before. Totally has happened to me. So the other thing that hitting Emerald right out the gate, you're going to be bringing on 2 people, right? You're probably going to be hitting Success Club 4 because if you don't know this, every time you sign someone up with a challenge pack, or Shakeology on Home Direct, or Performance Stack on Home Direct, or a nutrition program with Shakeology, all of those things are 2 Success Club points. Every time you change a life, right? This is how we quantify it. Every time you change a life, every time you sign someone up with a challenge pack, it equals 2 as Success Club points. And you need a minimum of 5 points a month. So that's an odd number, right? But you need 5, that's the minimum, is 5 points a month to hit Success Club. That's what Success Club equals. And then Success Club 10 points, that's 5. So 2 times 5 is 10, right? So hitting Emerald, you're going to have 3/4 of the way already to Success Club. So hitting Emerald is going to create that momentum. It's going to get you that recognition, help you hit Success Club your first month as a coach. And then what's really amazing to shoot for with that happening is that you're going to be a third of your way onto Success Starter. So Success Starter means that you have hit Success Club in 3 out of they changed the rules. So you have to hit Success Club 3 months out of the first 6 months that you are a coach. All right. So it used to be you had to do it the first 3 months in a row right after you joined as a coach. So I actually started coaching 3 months after I started signed up as a discount coach. So, and I didn't think I was ever going to coach. So I missed out on Success Starter. But they changed the rules because I think they do think of people like that, people like me, where maybe they don't necessarily know that they're going to turn into a working coach. And, then they change their minds and they miss out on that opportunity. So Success Starter, you guys, is, I want you to think of it in the old way, but just know that you have you can hit Success Starter, okay? Hitting Success Starter is going to earn you a free freaking ticket to Summit, okay? Summit is our annual yearly event. It's kind of like the Super Bowl for Beachbody. everyone's there. There's thousands and thousands of people there, which I know sounds super overwhelming. I was super afraid to go. I didn't go my first year because it was just me. I didn't have a team. I didn't have I didn't really have an upline. Like that's me, right? Chickened out, didn't go. When I had a team, my second year, we all went last year. There's a group of, I think of 11 of us. It was amazing. When people tell you that Summit is a game changer, Summit is a game changer. So I believe I paid around what the ticket price is right now. It's $165, maybe it's $175 right now. You could get that for free, right? Just by starting your business, moving your business forward, you need to be at Summit, and you could get that Summit ticket paid for just by, growing your business. Okay. So again, huge thing to put on your goal board is Success Starter. And then this is probably why I think Emerald is the most important, especially if you're in this because you want to grow a successful business, because you want to achieve, have a side income, to grow a side business. You need to unlock the residual income. All right. And so the only way to unlock the Team Cycle bonus, which is where our residual income starts, is to hit Emerald. Once you are a active Emerald, so 2 people underneath you, both active with 50 PV or more, okay, that keeps you as an active Emerald, all right? So that is what's going to allow you to accumulate residual income month after month, not just commissions. So this is where I'm going to stop my share, and I'm going to show you what Emerald, what that looks like. Okay, so let me just read the chat. Oh, that's awful. Oh, Leah. All right, well, you will definitely be making next year, so we'll just forget that. Margaret, I'm gonna mute you. Okay, so let me show you guys. I'm a visual learner, so this is like the best way for me to really show you guys. Here, how can I move this? What I mean when it comes to this residual income. Okay, so bear with me. It's always confusing. It's slightly confusing, and you don't have to understand all of this right away. But this is what I really want to emphasize to you, how the fact is that you are going to be missing out on money if you do not hit Emerald, okay? So this is what I mean right here. Let me get my cap on, by U plus 2. So you, right now, in your downline, let's see if I can fix this. You right now got signed up under, oh my God, this is such a commotion. Okay. Oh, I got to move this way. Okay. So your coach signed you up on a leg. Okay. So where you are, if you went into your back office and you went to your graphical genealogy, you would see this tree. Okay. You would be at the top and you would see this little leg up above you because you were placed in your upline's downline. Okay. So your upline placed you on either their left leg or their right leg. Okay, so you are coming off of a leg, and this is you. And so now you have a left leg and a right leg. So depending on the leg that you are signed up on, that is now your strong leg. So if you were signed up on my left leg, your strong leg would be your left leg, okay? If you were signed up on my right leg, your strong leg would be your right leg. Okay, so basically what that means is that, so this is me up here. Just imagine like I'm your PS coach. That's me, right? And you are somewhere down on in my downline. So now what it means is that every time that I sign up a new customer or a new coach, that person comes down below you. So that means a leg is already partially built for you. All right, so that means that, say I went and I signed up, say I signed up 3 people, okay? So these 3 people got placed beneath your legs, your organization. These people do not count towards your business, but what does count is the volume they create, okay? So say this person signed up with Shakeology and Home Drug, that's 90 PV. And then this person signed up with, you know, Shakeology or Performance Stack, 90 PV. And then this person signed up, right? So that's, you know, each person is doing collectively monthly doing 90 PV. But then say this person decided that they wanted to, you know, start working the business. So they went out and they invited, you know, they hit Emerald, and those people hit 90, signed up with Shakeology, Shakeology. So they have 90 PV. And so like basically, like just imagine like this, say all these people collectively, they came up with like 700 in volume. So that's 700 volume points underneath you, and you didn't do anything to create that, okay? So what that means is like you have money underneath you, but you can't tap into it because your business isn't open. So the only way to unlock that is to sign up, hit Emerald and sign up your own people, okay? So say you went out and signed up your spouse, or you signed up your mom. So for example, I signed up my mom. My first person was my mom. So I went and signed up my mom, okay? So mark that person. That's my first PS coach, okay? So now for me to hit Emerald, I need to get someone else over here, all right? So if I, you know, signing this, so this is now my weak leg. So this is my strong. This over here is my weak leg. So if I'm down, so my right leg is my strong leg, and this leg is my left leg. So that's my weak leg. So when you have a spouse or a controllable business center of any kind, you highly recommend, if it's your spouse, you want to put them on your weak leg, because like I said, your upline is already building, helping you build on your strong leg, aka building volume, not building your downline, but building volume for you. And so what you want to do is you want to go and you want to start building volume on your weak leg, okay? Because that's what's going to help you cycle. I know this is confusing, but just bear with me. All right, so say you signed up your mom, and then over here you signed up your boyfriend or your husband or whoever, your fiance. So I signed up my fiance, and here he is, okay? So now this is my controllable business center. So I'm Emerald. Yay, I hit Emerald. So now, I'll just put an E there. So now I've unlocked the Team Cycle bonus. So now what it means is like, not only did I get, you know, say $50 in commission over here for signing up my mom, but now I got $50 in commission over here for signing up my spouse, got $50 back, because say standard challenge pack, $160. You'll get about $50 to $60 in commission off of that challenge pack. But then I went and I signed up, you know, 2 more people over here, right? So I put another person, another $50, another $50. Right there, you guys, like I've earned $200 in commission. So just commission from signing up those people, I will have earned $200. But now what happens is now I've got, you know, 90 PV, 90, 90. So that's 100, 3 times 9, 270 in volume, and 700 volume over here. So now as an Emerald coach, you cycle $14 every time that you can take 200 and 100 out of your leg, between your legs. So every time, as many times as I can take 200 out of here and 100 out of here. So I can take that 2 times. So that means I can cycle 2 times basically. Take 100 twice, 200 out of here. So 700 minus 400 equals 300. So I have 300 left, carryover volume over here, and I have 70 left. Let's just over there. Can you see that? No. So that means for 1 week, I not only earned $200 in commission, but I also earned 14 times 2, so $28. So $228 is my paycheck for that week for signing up 1, 2, 3, 4 people plus with my cycle bonus. Can you state again how you know what side you are signing someone up on? So that's something that you can set in your back office. You can set your preferred placement ahead of time. Right now, initially, when you first start, it's going to, like, Beachbody is going to be like smart, and it's going to automatically put someone on your left, put someone on your right. Now, if you sign up your spouse, what you'll want to do is you want to log in and make sure that he is on your weak leg. Okay. So, Leah, you, for example, I know are on my left leg. So your left leg is your strong leg. So you want your spouse on your right leg. So when you log in and you look at your sponsorship drill down, you will want to see him if he's on your left or your right, and you'll want him on your right. So if he's not, that's fine. You have 5 days to change a placement, which I do this all the time. You know, if I have someone sign up and I want them to go on my left leg versus they went automatically in my right. The computer, if you leave it up to the computer, it'll just put it wherever you need more volume. So if I needed to switch it, it's a form under, go to support, forms and documents, and it's graphical genealogy placement form is the form. So you can always ask me these afterwards, and I will show you if you need help finding it. But yeah, so it's simple. You just put in their info, their coach ID, their email, and you say what leg you want them to go to, and Beachbody will switch them over for you. But otherwise, if you don't set it, they will automatically place wherever, and then you have that 5-day window to change it, okay? So you don't know what leg they went on until they have completed their enrollment, and then Beachbody, you log in your back office and you can see what leg they went on. All right, so right there, like, now I'm gonna go into next week. So this is 1 week. So we get paid every Thursday. So that means the volume that's left over from this week, 370, is going to roll over as long as I stay active, right? So as long as I have 50 PV or more every month as an Emerald coach, I believe it goes up to 90 as you are hitting Success Club. You have to have 90, which can come from your customers. Again, confusing. So that's why I recommend you just do Shakeology. You do something 90 PV if you're a serious working coach, and don't mess with it. And always keep the Shakeology and everything in your account. That's going to roll over. So now this is just going to build. So all my leftover volume every week is just going to build, which means next week I'll have more volume added to whatever, I build on, and so I can just keep cycling. Okay. So that's money, you guys, that you don't hustle for. I'd say most of my paychecks each week come from residual volume coming from team cycle bonuses. Okay. It's not coming from me signing up 3 new people this month or this week. It's not coming from, my commissions of the people that I signed up. My paychecks are coming from the volume that I've built up below me. So that is just insane. Okay. That is literally like what I mean by the importance of tapping into that residual income and building a strong organization. Okay. Because otherwise you're just hustling every week, you're just hustling for your paychecks because you're just trying to, again, that's when this isn't fun, right? When you feel like all you're doing is just trying to sell challenge packs. No, like, you want to be able to help people, and you want to bring people on because of, not because you're just trying to get people and because you're under that stress of finances. That's why you build your rank. That's why you move your ranks forward and you tap into that residual income. Okay, so if you have questions about that, pop that in the chat. But now I'm going to break down for you who you're inviting. Okay, so like we already talked about, if you have a spouse, I highly recommend you sign up your spouse ASAP. Okay. One of my biggest regrets is that I waited so long to get my spouse signed up. I was smart. I got my mom signed up right away. That was a great thing. She's at the top of my leg on my one side, but she is not my spouse. Okay. That income does not come directly to me. My spouse, however, he shares my household, right? We live together. We live together, as boyfriend and girlfriend and fiance when I actually signed him up. Okay. Um, so that is basically us missing out on hundreds, not thousands of dollars every week now because of how far down he is in my downline. All right. If you don't have a spouse right now, don't worry about it. But that's why I do recommend that you sign up a family member ASAP, because even though my mom is not directly, coming in my household, okay, I don't have direct access to her bank accounts. She does, share that money over to me every week, that she gets paid, right? She keeps a certain amount for taxes, and then she sends the rest over to my savings account every single week. But again, it's just like one of those things. Like, it's a wonderful thing. Was able to build her. It's a controllable business center. That's how I built myself to 1-star. I built myself to diamond with my mom and then my spouse. I built those emeralds. So it gives you great control. You always have that security of control over your business because you can control, up into emerald to 1-star, you can control that, right? But it just, if you're really in this it's just a smart financial decision, and I just cannot recommend it enough. I literally, it kills me to think about how much money we are missing out on. Okay. So people that you're inviting to do this with you, you're inviting everyone, honestly. You're inviting everyone to do this with you. I went through my entire Facebook friends list when I first started. I went through my Instagram friends. You really need to not overthink this, because you are literally asking people basically to do exactly what your coach asked you to do, right? You're asking them to, make take on, get results for themselves. Okay. You were excited to join, take that excitement and go share that outward, right? You were excited because why? Because you finally found something that you could do at home that worked around your schedule. Because you finally found workouts that were like 30 minutes long in a community that you could be a part of it with, that you didn't have to go to the gym to pay for a trainer. Like, whatever it is that you're excited about, you don't need to know everything. You just need to trust in that. You need to take that and you need to go share it. Okay. So whoever, I reached out to my very best friends. I reached out to, like I said, I invited everyone in my Facebook friends list. I invited people I went to nursing school with, my coworkers from like old hospital jobs. Like, I invited everybody, and those were my first customers for the first 2-3 months of my coaching business. Actually, up until now, I'm still inviting off of my Facebook friends. Okay. People that said no to me way back when are saying yes to me now. Okay. So don't overthink this. I went to my mom and I had a sit down, conversation with her. And I was just like, listen, like, all that I've gone through, what I've struggled with, how important this is to me, what is on my heart and what I've been longing for, an outlet outside of my job. How my job, the stress it causes me, that I'd love to be at home, all these things. Like, I just was like asking her to support me. That was it. I didn't ask her, she didn't need to understand everything. I didn't understand everything. I just wanted her support. And if she could just support me, even just for a month or two, that was a great way to help me, one, get that win under my belt, right? Get that recognition, get that proof, that visual proof for others to show people. And that, that feather in my own cap to prove to myself that I could do this, right? To unlock that emerald. That's what I really needed, right? And here she is, 3 years later, she still, drinks Shakeology and does the workouts and loves beach bars, you know. So it's like, it's really made a ripple effect in my family, me having the courage to ask her to support me and to do this. All right. So this is an example. I wanted to share it with you guys of an invite that I would send right now to someone that I haven't talked to in like years, months, however long. Like, this is what I would go out and I would send right now off of my Facebook list. Okay. Like, hey, I always use her name. Hey, so-and-so, like, hey, Sarah, I know it's been forever. I'm not sure if you've seen in my recent post, but I'm running this February Fit Camp this month with some other ladies working towards their own self-love, health, and fitness goals. And I wanted to reach out and see if you're interested in doing this with me. Honestly, it's been a game changer for me mentally and physically. And the best part is I can do everything at home and on my time around my busy schedule. Anyways, does that sound like something you'd be interested in? Either way, no worries. Just let me know, or if you have any questions. You can make that however you want to make that. You can take that. You can completely, you know, take it and go use it. But that's exactly what I would say, right? You know, maybe I would change the wording around a little bit. I don't know. I did this very last minute, but basically make it sound like you, right? I acknowledge the awkwardness, you guys. Like, acknowledge, yeah, I know it's been like forever. Like, I don't know how long it's been, but I know it's been a hell of a long time. Like, you can say, how are you? Like, whatever. Like, but then basically just don't be weird. Like, just be blunt. Like, cause I feel salesy if I'm around the bush, right? Because I don't like people coming into my inbox and being like, you know, trying to get to know me, or, you know, giving me this whole long spiel kind of thing. I want people to get right to the point. So I like to get right, you know, I like to thank people, or I like to, like, you know, make that little connection. So saying, hey, how are you? I know it's been forever, but boom, like, I'm not just here trying to, like, you know, be weird. I'm here because I really just do want to invite you to this and see if you're interested at all. That's it. Like, that's what I would do. And then at least what it would say, you know, saying, like, I'm not sure if you've seen in my recent posts, this is where it comes back to the importance of posting and, right, all the 4 vital behaviors. Like, because if I put that a post on my Facebook wall, they're going to go to my Facebook or my Instagram, wherever, and they're going to see my post, right? They're going to read it. They're going to see, oh yeah, she is doing something, like, and they're going to have curiosity. Maybe they'll message me back and they'll want info, right? Or maybe they'll read it and they won't respond and I can follow up with them. Either way, this is me planting a seed. This is you planting a seed by reaching out to them and inviting them, right? That's your only job. Your job is to reach out and invite, okay? Because if we didn't get invited, then we wouldn't be here. I mean, I'm speaking for myself. I wasn't invited, I wouldn't be here. And I think that's true for like 98% of us, is if we weren't invited, then we wouldn't have had the courage, or we would never reach out and ask, right? That's the majority. So, all right, I'm going to stop my share because I think that's it. And I want to know if you have any questions. You can unmute yourselves, you can type it, but I want to make sure, I know it's a lot of information, so I just want to know what you have questions about.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes.
No? Oh, okay. Okay, so can you explain the challenge packs for a second?
Okay, so the challenge pack is like, it's like the silver platter, the bread and butter. I don't know. It's how I lead to invite everyone, because it is the best solution, I guess you could say. It gets people set up. That's what you were signed up with, was called an all access challenge pack. All right.
Oh.
So that gives you the year of the workouts, the month supply, the Shakeology, or the pre and post. And it's usually the cheapest value, like, or not cheapest value. It's usually the cheapest price for the most value. So it's just like easy. Most people like aren't just signing up, you know, for most people I would find, like, don't just sign up just for Shakeology. They're signing up because they want the workouts as well. So when you go to Beachbody On Demand, here, let me show you. when you go to Beachbody On Demand, you see here like challenge packs, best deal. And you see like right now, bar blend challenge packs
Oh,
are
okay.
on sale.
Okay.
They're just
Mhm.
160, right? So that ends, I think, sometime this month. And then if
Okay.
someone has
And that's just for bar blend.
so yeah, that's also that's for bar blend. That's like the basic one, right? So the cheapest pack for bar blend for someone coming in brand new is $160. Okay,
Mhm.
no matter if they do performance or Shakeology. But then, if you come across people that have Beachbody already, some people do, like those people that signed up on their own kind of thing, but they didn't know about anything else. They get set up with called completion packs. So completion packs are a little bit cheaper. They're like 130 versus like
Okay.
60. And you can do a completion pack with bar. So same thing. The completion pack is only 130 because it's on sale. You can do that with any program, So like if someone wanted more meltdown completion pack, that's 150 because it comes with the materials. So, but I usually get like what? So right now, everyone I'm signing up, I'm pretty much signing them up with the bar challenge pack because I'm doing bar. They're seeing me do bar, and usually they're interested in bar. So and it doesn't come out till June, so I just sign them up with it in case they want to start it. And then the other option I would do is just doing the basic Beachbody On Demand challenge pack, which is 160. If you're doing the work and people are really interested in the work, then you can lead with the challenge pack, which is 170. You can start there, and if you don't want the work, then you can go back. You can be like, oh, that's no problem. Like, I'll get you set up with the 160. It's $10 difference, and you can like emphasize you'll get early access to this program that doesn't come out till like April, I believe, is when the work comes out, April or May. So yeah, but I would just explain the challenge pack. And I have in the team page, if you go to the files section, I have a PDF there where I literally have how I explain the challenge pack.
Okay.
Okay.
So you recommend like starting? I mean, I remember when I signed up, like I don't know what I said if I was, but I eventually was discount coach. But like I like that I have access. Like one of the big things with me is I like that I like some days I want to do bar, and other days I really want like a really hard workout to, you know. So like I like having all of them combined. Is there one that's like all of them, or do you recommend just like starting with one?
That's the BOD challenge pack. Yeah.
Oh,
So,
okay. Okay.
yeah. So, but the reason why I'm saying I'm signing them up with the bar one is because signing them up with the bar challenge pack basically means that they're going to get access to all of those programs on Beachbody On Demand. They're going to get BOD, but they're also like bar isn't available till June unless they get signed up.
Oh, okay. So they are getting access to more than just the bar.
Yeah. No matter all those programs that you saw, no matter which one you pick, they're gonna get access to Beachbody On Demand, like in all.
Okay.
It just means that if they say for a while there, with Morning Meltdown, some people still wanted to start with Morning Meltdown, and they wanted the B100 book, and they wanted the calendar. So that's why you would get them signed up with that challenge pack versus getting them signed up with just BOD. I mean, I usually will sign them up with just the BOD challenge pack unless they specify and tell me, no, I want this and that. And then they can go buy the materials on their own. It's just a conversation. Like, you can just ask them if they express interest in a certain program. You can ask them, okay, you can just explain to them what's in the challenge pack and give them their two options. Like, you can sign up this way with this, or you can sign up this way with this.
Okay.
But I always, I always explain the whole bundle. Like I always explain, like you come in and you do Shakeology or performance line, like you should sign up with a pack, because one, that's how I signed up. Two, I believe that it really is like important and necessary. Like I don't think I would, like I know that I wouldn't be as consistent as I am to this day. I wouldn't have the results that I have to this day if I didn't do all the things, you know, like if I didn't follow the meal plan, if I didn't drink Shakeology every day, if I didn't, you know,
Right.
be
Mm-hmm.
so it's you just having like confidence, you know, you're sharing forward what you signed up with, right? And if someone, you know, so I always lead with a challenge pack, bottom line.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Any other questions? So I would, sorry, I'm like chewing my lip. I know like not everyone, like I know I emphasize like the importance of signing up a spouse, and Leah, I know you signed up your spouse, which is awesome. But like I said, like for you, Margaret, like I would highly recommend like, you know, a family member, you know, a parent, just because with that, you have that ability to be able to, you know, you have that closer connection where you can build, like, for example, my coach Shannon can't sign up for her mom. Her mom's on disability. Her dad won't budge. He's just kind of like, I don't know. She hasn't revisited in a while. Anyway, she signed
Yeah.
up her brother. So her
Mhm.
brother is one of her controllable business centers on her one leg. And then she has her boyfriend on the other. So it's just an example. Like she like probably won't build her brother to like some beyond emerald if ever, you know.
Right.
But it was a great way for her to be able to create her own emerald, you know, and still have, and like she can keep him active if she ever needs to. She can always, but you know, be like, you know, she can control that account. Actually, her mother controls her brother's account.
Oh.
Um, because she can't actually have an account of her own, if that makes sense, like a
Mhm. Yeah.
discount. So, and then, you know, like for me, like my mom, then my boy, he was technically my boyfriend at the time. So, yeah, so I just highly, like, I can't emphasize how important that's been, like, for me. And that's just being able to, that was how I was able to build myself to diamond once I realized, like, just exactly what I needed. I needed to be able to create 2 emeralds, because you are building that traction, that credibility, and you are sharing and building your following. You're going to have to share more to attract people that, you know, want to do this with you, right? To build
Yeah.
that credibility. So like I didn't build my diamond with tons of working coaches. I maybe had 1 or 2, maybe 1, maybe 2. I don't know. But I was able to do it, right? And then again, it's another feather in my cap, another proof. Like I was able to speak, you know, act like the coach I wanted to be and act like the leader I was becoming, and attract people that wanted to work the business with me. So just to keep that in mind. And I always,
Mhm.
you know, when you go to ask people, it's right there in that file.
Yeah. That's awesome.
I keep it really simple. Like, all right, great. I need this, this, and this. Like, and the last question is like, do you want to sign up for the discount? No big deal. It's how I did. Just save money. Boom. Because most of the time, you guys, everyone wants to save money. Like I want money. And so it's just like a great way to, if you're not weird, like I tell my coaches all the time, like don't be weird. Like just don't be weird. That energy it feeds off, right? Like if
Mhm.
you're weird, like people are gonna sense the weirdness and they're like, oh, that's where they get freaked out. You know, so just don't be weird.
Yeah. I think really the way I know like I need to be posting more and everything. I don't like there's nothing like super interesting about my life like right now. Like I just don't really know what to be. like, I guess, relatable about, or like, I don't know. I think that's where I'm struggling right
So that's the thing though, is like what you think is boring to you is like so relatable to someone else. Like I felt the same. I felt the same. I think we all feel that way, honestly.
now.
Um, and that's just honestly, that's just that's not to be rude or blunt, but that's just a fear. That's an excuse, right?
Mhm.
That's a thing
Yeah.
inside of us, the self-limiting belief. So basically, like what you need to understand though is that you are a nursing student. You are working full time. You have families and you have a dog and you have like you are you're relatable, right? You're
Mhm.
relatable, especially to the other Margarets. Like your post the other day on your Facebook, like that is so you're